Well, hello, YouTube. Part 71. Almost forgot. I know I had said this would be part 71 or part 70 of the endurance race, but the car I wanted to do or use to keep with the theme of the endurance race that we're doing, I had to do the one make for it, which I could actually do. I have my license for it. So yeah, you can see we're using the Viper concept. And the endurance race that we are doing for our first, and we're streaming this, is the Laguna Seca 200 miles. 90 laps. Uh, all this has is weight reduction and then racing parts. So yeah, I got myself my big old thermos drink of water. Keep hydrated throughout. I do not know how long this is going to take, by the way. So we shall see. Oh, this got more difficult. I loaded this up just to see, and it was 17 points the first time, and now it's 48. Still doable, but at least it should still be doable. No force feedback already at the start. But with the emulator, it's always sporadic, so. Oh. Great start. And so I kind of think our competitor is the Saline, or Celine. Me and the boys, other boys, have had arguments on the pronunciation. I say saline, but I don't know what the actual pronunciation is, but... yeah, I was going to use a racing car for this, but then when I previewed the event, I'm like, there's no racing cars. There's just juiced up American cars. Okay, here we go. 90 laps, 89 now. Like I said before, I have no idea how long this is going to take. And yeah, the only upgrades that this car has is a one weight reduction upgrade and hard racing tires. Mostly this is gonna be a snooze fest, but I wanted a cool racing, cool American car, so on with the concept. And for the first time in this series as well, I'm gonna have to worry about tires and fuel. We'll obviously see what happens first, the tires or the fuel. The type of track this is, I would personally say, especially how I'm driving right now, it will be the tires that go first. Okay, we've had now multiple different second place cars. Was the Pontiac, that was the Camaro, now it's the Ford. Thought the Saline would be in second, to be honest. The only 3 gears were used this whole race. Just curious how many gears this car was. 6 gears, and we're not gonna go past 3rd, ever. So this car is very deep gears. We get to 100 in seconds, so. You should tap the brakes. It depends on how short this is. We will go right into doing the International Beat license test. Then I'll probably be it for this morning stream. I do plan to stream in the afternoon because I slept all night, so I'm not going to go to bed at my normal time, so. Like, so I got everything prepped for this. I got my drink. And then I got my, pillow already. This thing we're gonna be sim for a while. Say that, but that Ford GT is keeping us honest right now. Like, we're pulling, but not by crazy amount. But like, again, this is 90 laps, and I'm not trying to kill the tires right now. So like the slide doesn't help the tires, but. Good pull to go out there. I would say ideally try to break this up into thirds, maybe. Try to go 30-ish laps each stint, but we'll see. Again, it's gonna be more the tires than the fuel at this track. Okay, now we're starting to pull away. I am pushing a little harder. I'm not saying I'm overly pushing, but In terms of like aggressiveness or attacking, I'm like at a 7 right now. I could definitely be going harder. Really do hate when I lose force feedback. Yeah, it's nothing with the wheel itself, it's because it's emulating. It just happens once in a while. As I've said numerous times for the other parts. Ooh, a little deep. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Keep trying to brake right at the 3, but it looks like I can brake closer to the 2, probably. And the Ford GT honestly is keeping me, like, honest. Like, I picked up my pace, and now we're back to, like, I'm, like, doing mid-28s, and his gap is not really growing. I think he actually gained on us, because wasn't it 23? It's a long race, who knows? I don't know what kind of tires they're using, either. If they're using, like, even mediums, they should be pinning more than I am. Because again, I'm on hard racing tires. I'm assuming they're on racing tires, because they're definitely juiced up cars. Curious who the last place car is, because they definitely are the worst. I should have brakes a little bit more. Ooh. I pay attention to the gaps. I think the GT just has straight line speed. Which we gotta track that a little more straights, then we'd be in a problem. A little deep there. think tires are gonna be way more of an issue than fuel. I think they kind of look like they're starting to go yellow. Which I think, basically when they go red, there's no grip. Yeah, I think they're starting to leave the green state. And we're not losing grip yet, at least, because a lot of times we're still around my personal best, so. And the first car we're catching is who was originally second in this race to start. Or the leader, I should say. GTO. Pontiac. It is a GTO, right? Ugh. A little bit of a shaky lap, not gonna lie to you. Okay. Really do hate the feeling when the force feedback goes. Alright, it looks like we're not gonna break these up into 30s, like I was originally hoping. We'll see though. I don't know how. We're definitely losing the green of the tires, but they're not yellow yet. But they're like turning yellow. Oh, almost our first mistake. It's a very consistent lap times. No force feedback again. That turn I really need it because I cannot tell if I'm carrying too much speed, basically. And now the tires are basically yellow. Looks like the left front is still a little green. Wow, that is our new personal best. I just saw plenty of grip. Like, car feels fine, it's not like I feel like I'm experiencing tire wear. I'm gonna assume the next 5 laps will start encountering that a little bit. We're about to be halfway on fuel, which unironically would be my original goal of breaking this up into thirds. Really, it's gonna be the tires more than the fuel. A little too aggressive through there. In terms of handling, the car feels like it's starting to slide a little bit. Like, kind of like I would feel like I'm cold, so I feel like I'm getting a little slidey. But overall, still don't really notice too much. Or it could just be me thinking I'm sliding more than I actually, or feel like I'm sliding more than I actually am. I guess a new window to aim for, depending on how the tires are, would be at least like 25 laps. I just have the last stint be 15. That's gonna be a big old if, because the rears are starting to turn orang. At least past 20 is gonna be the goal. And I'm just going faster, by the way. That's a new personal best. Starting to wonder, this game is pretty realistic for its time. I'm wondering as the car gets lighter if we're getting faster too. Better acceleration. Yeah, I'm not too sure how realistic it is with the fuel. I mean, the grip still feels the same, so... Oh, it tells you when they're pinned. Yeah, we won this race then, because I can go longer than my competitor. I hit the brakes too late. Never mind. Alright, the Saline is in second now. I was curious who the second place car was. Or third place, sorry. So who's the fourth place? I'm actually curious. I don't remember all the cars. I think the new goals, I'm just gonna try to go to 20. Damn, the amount of fuel this car had, I can almost do it if the tires were better. I could make it almost on just 2 stops, but obviously the tires aren't gonna make that. Oop, I think we're starting to finally experience some tire wear. Yeah, we're aiming for lap 20. Once I know the car is definitely losing grip, we'll pit then, but if I can make it to 20 and I still feel fine, I'll keep going. I'm aiming for 20 at the minimum. Tires could be wearing out a little bit because I'm seeing the lap time there, and I felt like I was pushing pretty good there. This lap I'm pushing, so we'll see. Yeah, tires are starting to go a little bit. Not undrivable, but we're starting to slide. Now we're actually starting to slide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're starting to go. We're just gonna go round the lap, or round one more time, and then count 21. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a Shelby. It's the other car that's in this field. I didn't know what it was. Oh, yeah, look at the lap time there. We're doing a 130 now. Yeah, time to box. Yeah, tires are starting to turn red. Crazy thing is, we're keeping up with this GT. And the Shelby's starting to get back. I mean, we were, I think, a minute 11. It's a minute 9 now. Ooh, mama. Yeah. The rears are, Swiss cheese. Yeah, the tires are done. I did not know there was animations. That is insane. It's like, I never know, these are cold tires. Guess to see how long a pit stop is, too. Watch, he'll pit the same lap as me and I won't be able to actually tell. Wow, that's not bad at all. From minute 11 to 48. Oh, let's not make mistakes now, though. I meant to take a drink during the pit stop. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? How's work? Assuming on work break. Oh, I have grip again and it feels weird. Aw, that's not good. I'm okay. I ended up sleeping all night, so... Saying I slept all night. My day is gonna be flip-flop now. Because I was gonna do this last night. I just wasn't too sure if I was gonna get, like, sleepy. Because I didn't sleep the greatest, and then... I probably could have, because I didn't, I think, fall asleep till, like... After 1? But I'm still better safe than sorry. I don't want to have a... I didn't want to recreate the bleach incident where I actually fell asleep. This would have been a little different, though, because, like, you know, I have a wheel and everything, so it would have been, like... I don't think I would have fallen asleep behind the wheel kind of thing, but... Yeah. Well, I guess depending on how you're feeling later on, so if you want to check out Phasma, let me know. So I think the update's now, it's out already now. I thought it would be like 11-ish, but I guess I'll post that it was out now, but obviously I'm doing this first. We're endurance racing. Well, lap 23 and 90. So 20-ish laps is 30 minutes. So it was, oh wow, this is actually not gonna be that long at all. It should be 90-ish minutes total. Maybe 100 total. I'm off the track. No, I lost all my brake markers there. Because the Shelby wants to put me out wide. Shelby, I don't want to shot around your ass, but... Actually, I just saw the Shelby earlier. I don't know why I'm thinking I didn't see the car yet. Is your throat bothering you still, or is it something else that's making you not feel so goose? Is whatever you were saying before. Something in the air at the walk. So I do personally think the Saline will finish second, just because he's been at lap 23, 22, while the Ford was, I think, 7 laps earlier. Looking in chat. Sorry, tires. You get to the main street so I can drink some water. I meant to during that first pit stop take a sip. Flawless. Went too deep and I punted the poor saline. Didn't hurt him too badly, it looks like, but that was not what I was trying to do there. I just went too deep. I'd be pushing a little too hard. Till the saline's a little bit faster on the straights. Oh, I was gonna say, I did it again, I went too deep. I remember to brake before that brake marker. Trying for a hot lap here. See how fast we can go. A little bit fresher tires. This feels quick. Maybe a little deep there, but I don't think it hurt too bad. there we go. Alright, now we just go back to driving. I believe we're putting this car 2 laps down. But it's interesting, we have cars 2 laps down and some that I haven't even lapped. I think the only car that's not lapped technically is the Shelby, or the Ford GT. Or clearly is, because it shows like he's a minute behind. But I think 3rd is a lap down, because I believe it should be the Saline. Oh, was it smoky outside, Kyle? Because they were saying that there should be some more smoke again mixed in with the storm today, and I didn't know if it was smoky out or looked smoky. I messed that up. Trying to think what lap the I keep going to Shelby. I'm trying to think the last time the GT pitted. I think it was 16, so he should be coming up to his next stop. Assuming they pit basically the same intervals every 16 and vice versa. Like the Saline will pit at 46. Like for me it's gonna be 42, then 63. Ooh. Does the Saline have a stop on me? I think we're fine, but I'm just thinking about that. So I'm at the pit at 42, then 63, then at 84. The Saline's gonna have to pit 26, 52. Yeah, no, yes, he only has to do 3. I have to do 4. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I don't think that's gonna matter, because we've seen the gap's 30 seconds, but we shall see. And that extra pit stop won't affect the race until, again, when I pit on 80-something. Wow, I was a little too much speed. Now that was deep, I just was carrying too much speed for the initial part of that turn, but... Third of the way through. Actually, it's gonna be closer to potentially 2 hours. Did my math not right? I mean, it's fine. It's not like I was planning this to be like 9 hours. If it was 9 hours, that'd be a different issue, but I was planning for this to be 2-3 hours. I'm trying to make mistakes in this stint. Nothing costly, but we're losing time, obviously, doing stuff like that. Also, my lost Mr. Kyle. Sad face. Lost my motivation. Boy, when we do the longer ones in this, I don't think I'm gonna be psychotic and do like the 24-hour in one sit-in. Those will probably do like, probably break those into thirds, do 8 hours. I could do it potentially in half too, because I did do the Sebring endurance race, which did take 13 hours. Because the Forza super long variation, because I believe it's an achievement. Or is this out of, wait, I should pin early. Or no, I guess he is pinning right, because it was 16 for me, so 15 for him, so yeah, no, he's on 30, so. There you go, -1 lap. So even if the Saline has a pit stop on us, I don't think it makes the race different. The Saline's definitely, I want to say, in second place, though, because he's going to have a pit stop. Did he come back out in front? He actually might not have second place if he came out back in front of him. Even with the pit stop differential, the gap by the time that, like I said, that won't take effect until the end of the race. Yeah, it's looking like he came back out in second. Our pit window should be coming up soon. In 9 laps time. Yeah, it does look like, GT did come back on second. Obviously, it takes, we've done multiple laps now. I guess the replay can only be so long. So we're not gonna. I'm just gonna probably a picture of going through the corkscrew, and hopefully it's a good angle of it. It would be cool, but I don't know who I would find to be able to do it. But like, let's say we wanted to do the 24-hour. Maybe I could find like a friend that wanted to come over and want to take stints, basically, like in real life. But unfortunately, I don't think that would happen. So, only person I could think of would be Kevin. So I didn't need to get him accustomed to Gran Turismo 4. That'd be a cool idea, but realistically probably won't happen. But too early. Maybe sometimes when I'm going too deep, it has like there's definitely a precise window for terms of like carrying the correct speed and the momentum. We're going up to somebody else, the Camaro. Here goes a little bump. Bump of motivation. We're passing 40 minutes, you. And the Phasmo update's out as well. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier. Just depending on how you were feeling and if you want to do a few games of that, look at the map, and then we could do some day-by-day. Depending on how you were feeling. Yeah, if the new map for Phasmo's, the Phasmo map's out, and the first batch of the quality of life fixes is out. And then in August is the second batch, where the content alongside with the quality of life is a new ghost type. But there was nothing really said about it. It's possible that, obviously, the TikTok people know what it is, but I wasn't aware of any names of it, because they had it covered, and I don't think you could click it, like, on Steam to reveal it, like, on their website, but I could be wrong. It's an interesting ghost mechanic. That's a nice little crossover. Ah, he doesn't have the speed to keep it though. Yeah, like I said, like, cause I sent the link from, like, you know, cause like they have their own website now for that stuff. I sent the link for what they're doing for the second quality of life. Oh, the rears are starting to go. I think I did push the tires too much. I don't think I'm making it to 42. Can't get close, so it's not like I killed the tires. Yeah, see, I'm sliding going into the turns while braking, so the tires are definitely starting to get cranky. Also, this first quality of life update, I'm pretty sure fixed, like, the, when you look at the character, you know how, like, the rotate was just the whole body? It now goes to, like, if you're looking at the shirt, the legs, it actually zooms to the part you're looking at. I'm pretty sure that's in this update. And then I think there's a unique FOV slider for objects in your hand. Or that's in the second quality of life. One of the two have an FOV slider for objects in your hand, so you can see them bigger or smaller. Yeah, I cooked these tires. I don't think I'm making it to 42, but we'll try. Oh yeah, is it, with you not feeling good, is your throat bothering you, or is it something else? Because I know what you're talking about with work, it was making your throat bother you a little bit. Or did you get sick from your, party with your padre? Did you get sick going to your parents' party? Your families are cursed. Because I remember when you got sick with, your brother's party. And that had you messed up for weeks, too. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't go around one more time. I'm just not feeling good. Gotcha. That was one of my concerns, was that I was like, someone would get me sick. I would spend my whole time sick, but thankfully that didn't happen. Ah, snoring like a little piggy. Books. Yeah, because they don't know what's causing that. They thought it was a company, but it was a false positive. Or false negative. No, false positive. So they still don't actually know the culprit. But it's quite literally explosive diarrhea. I don't think there's anything else to it, so. Which I guess for you already have diarrhea, but if you're able to aim the diarrhea, that might be a different problem. Excuse me. I have no force feedback right now with the wheel, and I gotta sneeze. Nah, but I will be drinking more of them. I haven't tried the regular lemonade one, but it remarkably, you can taste like it's simply, like it's not like they put their name on it, and it's just like, yeah. But like, cause like I actually have regular strawberry lemonade that I bought just to have like an extra drink, and when drinking the strawberry lemonade one, you can taste the exact same thing, but just obviously with alcohol in it. Tires are cold. I kind of thought about filling up my cup thing with a couple of them, but I'm like, no, that might get me drunk. Filling up a fucking thermos thing of it. But I will say, whenever my parents get home, I need them to put my fan on me, because I'm starting to get hot. Because I forgot, like, they're tall cans. Not like the mega tall ones, but they're like tall, skinny ones. And I could probably easily fit 4 or 5 of them in this thing. So, if I were to do something like that, I definitely would get drunk. But they're dangerous. They're more dangerous than the mics. Like, the mics I enjoy, but that definitely has more of like an alcohol taste. These taste even more, like, I guess, like, fruity. But it's still 5%. Because that was the first thing I looked like, oh, maybe it's like 2 or 3%, but no, it's 5%, like Mike's Hard. Or no, I think Mike's Hard is 6, but still. And then the harder is 8. But they don't have a Simply Harder. Simply Harder. But nah, it's very good. If Kevin actually picks a date for us to potentially go over, I'll definitely bring another case of it over so you can try it. 'Cause it's dangerous. I think I like those more now than the mics, but I still obviously would get mics. That's not like I would never drink it again, but it surprised me. And there's no high fructose corn syrup or anything in it. It's legit juice. Get a puke in this pool. Hoping it warms up again, because like I saw a thing on TikTok talking about where like we were gonna get like this unrealistically cool weather at the end of the month and into August, and yeah, the next like the warmest day I think is like 85. And it sucks because our pools are under the goddamn tree. It's too cold. It is amazing, but it's not amazing for swimming. But apparently our landlady does not care if she actually hates the trees around the property, so she doesn't care if we get the tree knocked down, so I will be pushing this winter for that tree that's over the pool to get shadow realmed. Look, that chat. Oh, we're in kitty alert. I think for the chat, because there's enough messages, I'm having to like look down instead of being able to glimpse. So that's enough for me to be too distracted on the road. It's crazy. I have a memory foam pillow I'm sitting on, and my ass is starting to hurt. I don't know if it's numb though. No, it's numb. My tailbone is numb. It's the whole point of the pillow. That sucked still the one time because I was playing racing games and my tailbone literally was numb for days. And it took like almost 3 days before it was like, it didn't feel numb. So I basically pinched a nerve. And I think it's gonna happen again. Because like when I play regular games, it's not an issue because I can scoot and move. Obviously when you're doing a racing game, you're kind of like in the same position. So. I think during the next pit stop, I'm gonna get up for a second. But unfortunately, we just pitted, so that's not gonna be for a while. Oh, just as we hit the hour mark. Hour and 6 minutes? Basically 1 lap from halfway. I don't know what I'm doing here now. I'm trying to be a little conservative, because I actually would like to keep the 21 laps that we did originally the first stint. Seeing that time we only won, I think, 19. Still think it's cool because I remember playing as, like, I got my first ever steering wheel for this game back in 2005-4. And it's just cool all these years later to, you know, be using it with a wheel again. Yeah. My ass is starting to get uncomfortable. And one thing that kind of sucks is, holy shit, I forgot the saline was pitting late. Next time I'm off, because I'm off tonight and Wednesday night, I won't be off until October 1st for Gears. I'm absolutely gonna be calling out once or twice in between, but like no time off because I need to make sure I have enough PPTO. Or PTO. I guess one thing that was nice is back in June, with the 2 days I did call out, was one obviously for the race, and then because I actually wasn't feeling well. I got no points for either of those. So my points are basically like I'm back on the good side, not on the limit. So if Kevin does pick a day in August, I'll just call out for that because I don't have to worry. And for Gears, because usually like with my time off, so I like to start them early, it was fully approved. So I'll be off my normal days. Before that, I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, and then the game's Wednesday. And I'll already be off, so I don't have to call it like Sunday. I may extend it a day. But seeing I'm off for a whole week, I'll probably just, you know, game out for the whole week and then be back. Though I might actually call it that Wednesday to extend by a day because I do not want to have a whole week off and go back for a full week. I need that short week to readjust. We'll see. Who knows, maybe YouTube explodes and then I won't even need the job because I could be doing this. One day. I really hope one day. I wish I could make money on the YouTube side, because then I could actually probably switch part-time. And that would be huge. But fortunately we're still a little bit away from that, but we keep at it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I've not seen the Ford GT again. We've seen him once. It's looked that weird. Oh, speaking of the GT. Wow, the GT. Wow. So like 1.5 laps on him. Still ironically not gonna actually see him. Oh, this is saline. He'll be going 2 laps here in a second. Also, I don't think the saline will be finished in second. Is the GT's coming back out and the saline's here, so that 1 pit stop gap has been nullified. Actually, I forgot the GT is pitting every 15 laps, so maybe not actually. Gonna see that take shape later on. We're still too early. Guess we'll see how we've been doing on the tires, because they should start turning yellow here in a couple laps. Damn, Shelby. Get off my way. Hey! Damn car driving into me, bro. Oh, not again. I was just saying. This would be the second time I punt him off right here. And both times would have been an accident. It's kind of crazy we're going around him because he just pitted. I guess my tires are still good on grip, so... So what you doing right now, Mr. Cole? You doing some DVD, or you just waiting for the Rift Pass to come out? Oh, there is the GT, by the way. We're seeing him again. Don't drink and drive, kids. think I'm doing really good on these set of tires. Because they are not even turning yellow yet, and we're like halfway. And I feel like they usually are turning yellow at halfway. I wonder if the newer games, did the AI react a little better than that? Ooh. I hit the inside curb there. That actually messed me up. Excuse you, sir. Don't need my booty being rammed. Let's just try to put my phone in front of me. Just in case my parents try to call. Nailed it. Messed that up just a little bit. That's not really bunched back up together like the race start. Yeah, I'm kind of just taking it nice and easy on this stint. Is it gonna be pitted, I think, lap 40? Coming to 41, so. See actually how we did on this stint. GTO's pitting again. I am looking forward to our next pit, because I guess I'm going to stand up real quick for it. About to be at the 90-minute mark as well. Oh, the car making a pit stop. You want us to Shelby? The actual Shelby, not me calling the GT a Shelby. Speak of the double. Oh, I have no force feedback right now. It hasn't been too bad. It's been happening, but sometimes, like in other videos, like I won't have it for a whole lap. I keep losing for maybe like a couple turns, half lap at the most. Ooh, almost went deep into the first turn. That hasn't happened yet. We've gone deep into the corkscrew, and I think that's really been about it. And I guess technically here. I don't count that because I was looking at chat, so never mind. I think it really just has been the corkscrew. I guess here too, I think I've gone wide here. But I don't know, that's more technically going deep and carrying too much speed. Slight bump on him, but still around him easily. But I do lose a force feedback. I think it's always here, which is kind of annoying. We did do better on these tires, though. Because again, we pitted at 40 or 41, and the rears have at least another lap on them, so. Yeah, we're starting to slide, so they're about done. Yeah, they're getting cranky. I'm gonna try to go one more lap, but we're gonna see how it feels through here. When full power sliding, then, you know, we should probably hit this lap. Yeah, we'll go one more. Yeah, we can go one more. It's gonna be a rough lap, but make up for my shorter stint. Yeah, tires are definitely done this lap. Definitely struggling now, but I guess I we're pinning this lap anyway, so it don't matter. Ugh. Standing up. Oh. I got blood in the tailbone. Shake the butt. Alright. Perfect pit stop. I imagine you could do that in a race, get out and stretch for a second. Excuse me. That sucks. The Shelby did unlap himself, but he should literally be pitting the next lap, if not two. Also, I'm going to push these last two, because I'm going to have to pit again, but I think what I'm going to do is just pit around 80. Because I don't think I'm going to obviously be able to go 20-something laps, so. We'll pit around 80. Let's be aggressive on the last two stints, so. Oh, GT's in the pits. I needed that reset, by the way. I am so much more comfortable again. My hiney ain't bothering, or my tailbone ain't bothering me. It's how long it takes to get uncomfortable again, but it wasn't much needed stretch. Oh wow, the Saline is actually back into second. So I guess the pit stop advantage is already shown. Don't know the next time the Saline's gonna be pitted. Should be at least 7 laps, I think. Maybe 8 laps. Oh, I went through there horribly. Oh, out of sequence now. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna push because we can. Because we'll pit either on lap 80 or 81. And then obviously we're good to the end. Oh, sounds like my parents are home. I just heard whimpers. I like to cut that turn. Always taking up dirt. Oh, I was pushing really hard. Thought that would stick. I guess my parents aren't home. Do you think the GT gets back around, it looks like? Guess we'll see here in a second. Yep, he does. Uses draft, get a little extra speed here. This was on lap 69. Yeah, it was supposed to be in a personal best. Again, we are pushing, but we were close to it. If I don't mess up, this could be a new personal best lap. Ah, my parents might be home because I hear whimpers. Oh yeah, I'm hearing. Yep. It's not a dog being murdered, this is the dog happy to see her dad. So close. That's interesting, the car got a little loose there. I'm catching you at a very bad spot. Hey, there we go. Ah. Make sure I don't kill the tires too much though. Actually, I'll probably just, seeing I did go a little faster, I might just take it easy till 80 now. Because I got lap traffic anyways to deal with, so I'm not going to be able to do another good lap. And it might be after back to the tire's life, or like, grip life. A GT40 has not pitted, I don't think, which is very surprising. Yeah, that GT has to pit, I think, a couple more times while the Saline has one more stop. The wolf tap. That sucks. Yeah, it's a good thing we're not going for like fast stops right now because I'm getting screwed over by them. You can definitely tell the straight line speed. Dude, let me know, Mr. Sailing, thank you. Alright, now we're back to driving. Not too many more times around. Getting close to the 2-hour mark, too. Or the GT's the next car, or the furthest blue dot in front of me? It's one of the two. So there's a checkpoint there. I think it's the further dot, to be honest with you. So I'm trying to think of where the next one is. And I do think it's... Yeah, I think it's the further dot. Yeah, it is, because I just... Yeah, it has to be. I know where the next one is, so I guess we'll see when it pops up. Yeah, he's gonna be the dot that's on the straight right now. The part of it. It should be popping up right about... Yep. I think it's the Camaro that's in front of us. That or the GTO. Can't quite tell. It looks like a Camaro though. Looks, because the GTO's silver. Looks more white. Wish my mom would come in my room so she could just put a fan on me. So I'm getting hot. That is the Camaro. Force feedback. Oh, back already. I was gonna say force feedback is gone. It's always at the worst times. It's to be down and straight and then it comes back before the turn. Like right now, I lost it now. And as you can see with my hands, it came back there. So that's like perfect. I just went too deep. These are pretty good lap times, and I'm really not pushing. I have the tempo up right now, I would definitely say, but I'm not pushing. I'm not going for hot laps. Ah, brake too early. And there's the GTO. I have no idea what the prize car from this is, by the way. Imagine it's gonna be a race car. I'd be very surprised if it's one of these cars. Ugh.
How we going, Finch?
Oh, but wait, Mom. Damn it. Did drive by. Guess when I pit here in a couple laps, I can turn the fan on for the last little stint. Now we don't need it. We're a big boy. Literally. I definitely cooked these tires, by the way. But again, like I said, I was pushing. Because we would have gone like 17 or 18 laps here. And they're already the same condition they would be around 20. Did I hit that sign? Guess we'll find out when I come around next time. Pit next lap. Somebody's in the pits. Oh, it's a GT. We're putting on the same lap. Oh, last stretch.
Blood in the butt.
I'm not quite ready. Oh. Alright. Wait, am I in front of the GT? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, force feedback. Just realized the GT pitted and came back out in front of the Saline. So I guess the GT will finish second. Okay, well, I did, like, knock it over, but it's not gone, so I still have my marker. Whew. And perfect amount of water, too. I drank the rest of the water there on that last pit. Regular bottle of water would have been gone. That thing fits like 3 bottles of water almost. But I gotta piss. That I will tell you right now. When I was standing up and stretching, I could feel the bladder. We'll probably take a small intermission after this race too, because I want to make something to eat. And then if Mr. Kyle's still down, we'll do some Phasmo. And then we'll do some DBD. Because unless the new Rift passes out now, because for some reason I thought they come out at 1. Because even though like, it ends at 11, it's not available right at 11, the new one. You gotta wait a couple hours usually. Yahoo Sports. Damn. Almost new personal. little too hot there. There you go, another new personal best, baby. Oh, I hit the curb too much. Ah. Ooh, was able to attack that a little better. Well, the sign seems to be gone. Whether I did or the AI did it, it is gone. Damn, that was close to another personal best. Ah, a little too much speed. Not too much speed this time. Oh, we are going to see some pit stops. Camara's making another one. That wasn't the cleanest there. It was a little too deep. Carrying a little too much speed here, too. There's 3 more? That felt really good. We could be cooking, but unfortunately I got lap traffic in front of me. Ah, too deep. I think I did that so well. I had a little more speed than normal and I went deep. Oh, we're gonna actually maybe get this car at a good spot. New personal best, let's go. Messed that up. Turned in a little too early. Your rift is nuts. Did they cook? Do I have a goon sable? Eh. Damn it, Sable. Come up. Oh, that was a good lap too, and then oh, that was a very good lap, and then we were off. Earthquake. Well, first endurance race is down. Nine laps. Oh, the Shelby was in fourth. Yeah, we'll speak about the endurance race after. I'll get the thumbnail real quick, so be right back for the recording. Which killers get skins? I'm assuming it's not the licensed killers, right? It's gonna be the ones that are non-licensed. Oh, trickster. Sucks to spot is the male trickster, not the female one, but. God, I would love a thumbnail here, but again, the Gran Turismo text. It's too much of a pain to remove that. I'm gonna try a couple laps here for the, do the corkscrew for a thumbnail, not then I just find one I think looks pretty. Ooh, I think we might this lap have the corkscrew. Wasn't paying attention when that text came back. Okay, now it needs to go away. We're getting closer to the corkscrew. Ooh, perfect. Alright, hopefully get a good camera angle for it. Really? Of course. Get horrible camera angle for it that time. I don't think the time's gonna line up for this third lap for it either. Why'd it go away so fast? Oh, a song change. Oh, background music's off, but it still pops up. So does that reset the text, or is it gonna reappear once the song's on? Okay. We actually might be alright again, because of the song coming up. Now we're cooked. It memorizes the timer. Watch, we'll get good camera angles here and the text is gonna be there. I might just try to see if I can match the texture that's in, like, with the street. Oh, there's something there. Oh, that was me testing the gears. See, bro? This is the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, I can match the texture for that. Actually, I'll go back around. I was trying to get a little better angle. What is happening? Yeah, I think we can give up on the corkscrew. See how the next lap looks. Or if I find, again, like, something like angle-wise. I like that. Alright, we're back for the video. I've got 200 grand. That corkscrew thumbnail, unfortunately, I didn't not really feel like Wayne. Like I said, I'm too lazy to put that extra effort for that. At least making it look clean. Oh, requires effort. Alright, let's see what we get here. And it is a, wow, it is a race car and a iconic one at that. And there's our first endurance race down. Honestly, when we get our international B, we might run it back to another endurance race, because how can I say no to Grand Valley? How much is 300 kilometers? I think it's shorter. 300. Yeah, it's 186 miles, so it's a little shorter. But I assume roadsters right. Oh my god, that's horrible. Miatas, huh? All cars permitted. All cars permitted. Yeah, these all say all cars permitted, which is kind of a bummer. 1,000. That's gonna be a long one. Ooh, that's interesting for that one. 8 hours, and you have to use a regular tire. Same with that one. 1.2. 1 million. So the difference between these is I believe the one has the long straight while the other has the bus stops. I got lucky with this first race where any tire was allowed. A lot of them, this one's street tire. But for the YouTube video, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, the next up will be International B license, so like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you for part 73. Or 72. But bye-bye.